Okay, so we've got one of our favourite routines here, which is one player working and the other player having to hit into this backhand area every single shot. So Mary can hit the ball anywhere, and I need to hit the ball cross back to there in this back area. So it's really quite a difficult routine, and we're going to take a look at how you need to watch your opponent and read the play. There's a few things we've got to work through. We need a 45-degree stance on the tee. We need power swing or soft swing. In other words, you're going to realise whether your opponent is playing this, whether it's going to be a power swing or a soft swing. In other words, whether you go short or you stay deep. You need to work out if they've got a good ball-to-body position or not, and you need to watch them with intent to engage your body. If you play a bad shot, you need to make sure you reset the rally. So they're the things we're going to go through in this little exercise, and we'll check it out from there. So the first thing we're going to look at is on the tee, we're going to work out that we're going to use a 45-degree stance. Now, the reason for a 45-degree stance is so you can easily see. So your 45-degree stance is across this way here. Okay, that's when you're on tee. It doesn't have to be 45, it can be 35, it can be whatever, but the aim is to make it easy enough to see. So as long as you can easily see, if you turn and have your body facing the front wall, then you've got to really turn your body around to be able to see your opponent. So the 45-degree stance is general, and it really makes a difference if you can do that. Now, if you've played a cross court, to get to that 45-degree stance is a little bit difficult at times. So you just got to make sure you do the work and you go the 45-degree stance. So it really makes a difference. So the next thing we're going to look at is we're going to try and watch your opponent and work out whether they've got a power swing or a soft swing. So if I come back just an absolute tad on that cross court. Okay, so from here I've realised it's gone short. We're straight up in that direction. That 45-degree stance has helped because it's allowed the main direction of movement, which is this way and that way, and it's the same direction as your hip line, so that's why it's actually helped that directional movement. And I'll choose to go off my back foot, and that's just what I like to do. There, I've gone 2 feet actually. Okay, so here is a shot. Because I had reasonable shot on ball on the body, a ball-to-body relationship, sorry, I've chosen to go quite hard, and I haven't got the angle right. So from here I need to watch Mary's body and work out whether she's going to actually hit the ball hard or hit the ball soft. And you should be able to read generally that she didn't have much body preparation, that she didn't do much, so you can move forward quite quickly. And then you attack with large steps towards the front of the court and then attack the ball and put it on the wall, and it makes it quite good. Okay, once again you can read. See, she's got no major body prep, so therefore she's probably going to go short, so you should be really, really ready. You really need to make sure that you're ready. I'll just hit play and we'll follow it through. All right, so you just watch your opponent every single time. You need to really watch with intent. You need to be really careful and make sure that you can work out what they're doing. See, she had no body on the ball, so I don't need to go to the back too much. And here I'll cut around, should watch, and you can see what they're going to do. If you can actually read body and watch preparation, you'll understand whether it's going to be a short or a deep shot. That's your first thing. Then it's working out which direction the ball is going to go. So the next one is the biggest one, the intent. Intent's a wonderful thing. Okay, so when we talk about intent, we talk about watching very deliberately as to what's happening and really having an engaged body. So not just standing there and watching your opponent and then having to engage your body and so on. So here you'll notice I'll watch every single shot. So here I'm going to watch very carefully. See that there? That intent there, that watching, ready to go and working out what the options are. You can just see how much you need to concentrate and how much you need to watch the ball. So you can tell that this is when I got it right. I didn't always get it right. And if you can be in this zone, then things are really, really good because you can attack. So that was a reasonable drive down the wall, and I've just maintained front position, kept front position. And then once again, you can attack on that because I was really early on the ball and I had really good body on the ball, and I actually made use of everything that I had. So I can't emphasize enough that if you can, with these areas here, when you get it right, it's just such a wonderful thing. So push the ball down the back here. Watch. Just keep watching. Watch your opponent. Watch what they've got. Engaged body. So that engaged body is with what we talk about is your hips being down a little bit. So you can have your hips down a little bit, down low to the ground, rather than being straight leg stance. So we're talking about bent legs. That should be bent. It will be bent. And bent legs allow you to actually store energy and drive off bent legs. So if you can have that that ability to stay in that working position there, that slightly low position. So it's not 100% low position, it's an engaged position, we call it. So you need to be on the tee and go in that engaged position. So if I go back to a different part of the video, rather than picking out the best area. So we'll just watch body engagement and body intent, and I'll talk you through it as we go. So if we watch here, you come out of there and then you drop. Oh, that's an easy shot. Here, now body's engaged, so you're slightly low. Here, body should be low just as Mary strikes. Once again, it's low and you attack. Fast feet straight away as soon as the shot's played. So we're looking for a slightly lower body on the tee position. So you need to have an engaged body. You need to engage your body at all times. Any poor shots in rallies, you just flick it up and keep it going. So here we go. You're going to need to watch. Watching very carefully. We'll go back to that one because that was really good. So watch here. We're in the back corner. So this is a dangerous situation because I haven't played a really good shot. You can see I'm actually just very, very carefully watching what she's going to do because it's open for a boast and it's open for a short shot and it's open for a deep drive, and I need to work out what she's going to do. So I've had to really, really maintain strength in my body through that decision. And it's often like there's two different times you need to concentrate. So it's a time, I didn't get it right. She played a really good shot, it was on the wall. So having done all that work, sometimes it still doesn't work. That's part of life. And once again, she's opened me up because the shot's quality is just too good. Go up high if you're in trouble. So once again, that's the last point there. So I need to reset that rally because she's had me under stress. So when you're under stress, you go high and you lift the ball up, you reset the rally. And then you're back into the rally. And once again, she's played that really tight shot. She does that. She does that really well. So it's just part of life. All right, so it's about maintaining strength in your body, maintaining control, really watch intently. I can't emphasize enough, if you can really watch your opponent, work out whether they've got power or not, which means you need to cover mostly short or mostly deep. That's the first thing. And then you work out whether they've got body on the ball, if they've got options to strike and attack. If they haven't, you can relax ever so slightly, but generally you'll have an engaged body all the time, especially on the tee. So the two times we'll talk about, I'll just wait till the rally starts. Okay, so I'll just let you know this one as well. Right, so from the tee here, you need to really be strong. So here, you need to get really strong just as she strikes. Okay, so I'll get really strong now. So my body will get really strong. And you need to work really hard, and then you need to be really strong on your hit. So there's two different times where you need to be really strong. So it's strong off the tee and strong on the hit. And you can actually cruise in between those two. So it's strong off the tee, ever so slight cruise if you've got time there, and then strong again when you hit. So it's strong now, and she didn't get it in. Never mind. We'll keep going. Strong now, and then strong hit. Strong now on the move, and strong hit. Strong now, float, strong hit. Strong and strong. So it can be strong all the way from the tee all the way to the strike, depending on how much work you're going to do. If you get it wrong with your body, like if you don't get your body right. Okay, so now I'm working Mary, and we'll watch what happens. So if you get it wrong and you don't engage your body, and you only if you don't really engage at the tee, what happens, you end up playing catch-up squash all the time, and it's really difficult. So here it should be strong, or a lob, which is fine, and it should be strong body, so it should be strong on the tee, and it's just all about placement with Mary rather than about really using her body to attack. So it's the body where she didn't attack, which is where the problem is mostly. So if we see here, the body's a bit stronger there. we're in a little bit of trouble here. And once again, no strength through the centre, through the tee. So that's where it caused the grief. We'll look at this last little set and just talk it out. So it's a 45-degree stance, power swing or soft swing. You need to work out what your opponent has the option to do, whether they have the power option or they're going to only just flick the ball short like this. So you need to understand what they're capable of. And then you need to watch with intent. You must be really intent, be really strong on the tee with an engaged body. If you're in trouble, then your next shot must go high so you've got time to regain position on the court. Okay, so there you go. That's it. That's a pretty good thing. It's really, there's so much involved in this, and it's such a skill to have watching the ball. If you can do it, you become awesome. So get into it, watch your player, watch the ball. There's so much to it. It's more than just me telling you to watch the ball and watch the player. You need to watch with intent with an engaged body.